was a beautiful summer day. The sky was blue, great blue herons were flying around, not a man-made structure in sight, and my family and I were going on a kayaking adventure. My 4 family members and I grabbed our life jackets, and we each got into our own kayak and started to head down the river for our 10-mile journey. I had rafted down this river many times with the help of my parents, and I knew that this river was capable of rising without any notice. As a 12-year-old, I was so excited to finally be in my very own bright orange kayak. This was about the second time I had been in a kayak by myself, and I was loving every minute of it. We got about 3 miles into our adventure when the river conditions quickly turned for the worse. The smooth river turned into a high-speed roller coaster. The water level had risen to where I could not see the small plants on the river bank anymore. We started to see whitecaps all over the water. For those of you who do not know, whitecaps cause the water to be bumpy and sometimes highly dangerous. My 12-year-old nerves were not ready for this kind of experience, but there was no way of getting out of this river until we reached our final destination. I zoomed in and out of the roaring rapids. Water was splashing everywhere, which at times made it very difficult to see. Throughout the inner panic that was starting to overwhelm me in the high-speed current of the water, I watched how my 15-year-old brother was enjoying the fast-paced water by going in and out of the rapids as if he was on his own personal roller coaster. At times, it was hard to see his excitement due to the thick fog that had accumulated over the river. I was finally able to see the confidence that he had and realize that it was possible for me to enjoy this experience. Instead of fearing the sight of another rapid, I began to enjoy the rushing water. Before I knew it, the 10-mile journey was almost over, and we had reached the takeout point. I quickly paddled over to the steps, where I got out the kayak and pulled it up onto land. I had never been more relieved to have the soft green grass under my feet. I could feel the adrenaline start to go away, which caused me to realize that I had just kayaked this fast-paced river on my own. For my 12-year-old self, this was an experience that I would never forget.